In a big development in the Prajwal Revanna sex scandal, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah writes to Prime Minister Modi. Good afternoon and welcome to India Today SoSouth. He has written to Narendra Modi to cancel Hassan MP Prajwal Revanna's diplomatic passport. The CM has also said that the special investigation team probing the case would send all the details related to the case. I am going to be getting in touch with my colleague Mahesh, who is going to give us more details. Mahesh, what do you make of this latest development in the Prajwal Revanna alleged sex scandal?
It's been 3 days, Sarah, since the SIT took over the case. But interestingly, his chief minister was completely silent on the issue. When he spoke today, it created a lot of noise. He has not only spoken on the issue, but has also written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, seeking, cancellation of diplomatic passport held by Hassan Lok Sabha MP Prajwal Revanna. In his letter to the PM, CM says Prajwal Revanna is facing alleged sexual exploitation of innumerable women in the Hassan Lok Sabha constituency. He also goes on to mention that to investigate the allegations of crimes against several women by Prajwal Revanna, getting him back to the country is of utmost importance, so that he faces investigation, trial, and as per the law of land. So he has demanded the diplomatic passport held by Prajwal Revanna has to be cancelled using police channels of Government of India and with the help of Minister of External Affairs. So this comes to investigate. One thing, important thing is what is exactly is this diplomatic passport. So the diplomatic passport is held by all the legislators, especially member of parliament in Lok Sabha as well as Raj Sabha, and officers of central government, especially in the Minister of External Affairs. A diplomatic passport in India is issued to specific individuals who hold a diplomatic title, and they can visit countries to fulfill their official duties. These passports are very different from the regular passports issued to the common citizens. These are type D passports, which look distinctively different from normal passports. The color of this passport is maroon instead of the regular dark blue. So these diplomatic or official passports are issued with a specific validity of 5 years or less than that, depending on the position of the holder. So in this case, Prajwal Revanna has used his diplomatic passport to leave the country, and allegedly is currently in Germany. So one interesting thing that has to be noted here is when there was a serious fraud case against liquor baron Vijay Mallya in 2016, he had used a similar diplomatic passport when he was an independent MP from Karnataka to flee from the country. So definitely now the ball is in center's court. It will be interesting to see what the center will take decision on this matter.
Right, Mahesh. Thank you so much for providing us with details and telling us how important this diplomatic passport is. Very different from the common citizens, which gives, these politicians an edge over the rest of the Aam Aadmi. But coming back to the story of Prajwal Revanna's alleged sex scandal, it's created a furore in Karnataka politics today. Amidst the blame game between the JDS and Congress leaders, the special investigation team formed by the state government to probe the case has issued the notice to Prajwal Revanna and his father, H.T. Revanna, to appear before the investigation team for questioning.
Sarah, if I may intervene,
candidate Hassan, who is under the scanner, is believed to have left the country and gone abroad on April 27th. Now, according to sources, Prajwal Revanna is said to be in Germany. On the ongoing investigation, Karnataka Home Minister G. Parmeshwar said that the notice has been issued to Prajwal Revanna and asked to appear for questioning within 24 hours. He also added that if Prajwal Revanna fails to appear before the probe committee, the SIT will decide on how to bring him back to the country. Let's listen to the Karnataka's Home Minister talking on the issue.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಏರ್ ಟಿಕೆಟು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಖಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ SIT ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಸಹಾಯ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವರೇ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಹುಡುಕಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಏನು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಈಗ SIT-ನವರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಏರ್ ಟಿಕೆಟು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಖಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ.
While we come back and discuss on what the Karnataka Home Minister G. Parmeshwar has said on Prajwal Revanna, there's a breaking that's coming. Prajwal Revanna, the incumbent Hassan MP who's been expelled from the JDS and against whom Siddaramaiah has written a letter to Prime Minister Modi to cancel his diplomatic passport, has issued a statement. That is, he's tweeted about it, and I would like to connect with my colleague Mahesh on this. Mahesh, can you give us the details and tell us what has Prajwal Revanna tweeted on this issue?
Sarah, for the first time, Prajwal Revanna has tweeted since the Alice sex scandal broke out. He has posted a picture of request letter sent by his advocates to the SIT team, where he had sought 7 days of more time to appear before the special investigation formed by the state government to probe the Alice sex scandal case. In the letter written to the SIT chief, the Prajwal Revanna's lawyers have said that as his client is not in Bangalore, is out on tour, he will be requesting for 7 days more time to appear before the special investigation team for further questioning. So today morning, the Home Minister had confirmed that the SIT has already issued a notice to Prajwal Revanna and SD Revanna. So, as Prajwal Revanna is believed to be in Germany, he was definitely was not be in a position to attend the investigation. So, he has now sought 7 days time to appear before the SIT. But one thing that is that we'll have to watch and see is what will happen to SD Revanna as he is in Karnataka, whether he will appear before the SIT within 24 hours as mentioned by the special team, or he will also take a special more time to appear before the investigation agency. In this particular letter, it is only mentioned about Prajwal Revanna and sought time for the Hassan MP and not for the his father HD Revanna. So we will have to wait and watch whether SIT will give you some time, or will whether it will push Prajwal Revanna to appear as soon as possible.
Right, Mahesh, one thing that we need that we can infer from this letter, as even I've gone through it, where he says, as I'm not in Bangalore to attend the inquiry, I've communicated through my advocate that I shall come soon. And like you were saying, 7 days is what he's asked, and he says truth will prevail soon. Now that's what he's tweeted on the platform X, which confirms to us that indeed Prajwal Revanna is outside the country at the moment. He isn't in the state of Karnataka, but his father, HD Revanna, who's also been accused in the sexual harassment case, is very much present in Karnataka, which we will have to wait and see whether he is going to go and appear, because there are charges against him. But is this time going to be given to Prajwal Revanna? Now that is the big question that we're also asking here. Now I would like to ask you, I would like to reconnect with you, Mahesh, and if you can tell us that
now, the BJP was clear that if any sort of allegations
like this against, our MP comes to the limelight, we will not tolerate it, because we do not support anything which is against
women's respect, because they've spoken about women empowerment. Now, what do you think is going to be BJP's
likely stance on the issue, Mahesh?
Yes, Sarah, in this particular letter, if we go back to and talk about the Prajwal letter, tweeted by Prajwal Revanna, according to Prajwal Revanna's lawyers, the notice was issued to him at his residence on April 30. That is 2 days after the SIT was formed. On April 30, SIT issued a notice to Prajwal Revanna to appear before them on 1st of May. That is today. So that is within 24 hours of issuing the letter. So today, his lawyers have written to the SIT chief requesting for 7 more days time. So now the ball is in the SIT court, whether what kind of decision they will take on this matter. Coming back to your question now, definitely even Prajwal Revanna himself through this letter has accepted that he is out of country, but he has claimed that he is out on a trip, as he claimed by his father HD Revanna earlier. So now definitely I think with the reactions of BJP leaders, we are seeing that even they have come to the terms that definitely it's not a good time to support Prajwal Revanna, as JDS themselves have, isolated Prajwal Revanna and his father HD Revanna. According to, the close sources in the BJP, the High Command has reportedly sent a message to all the BJP leaders, definitely not to defend Prajwal Revanna in this particular case and try to distance themselves entirely in this particular alleged sex scandal case against Prajwal Revanna. So now, definitely, with Chief Minister's letter to PM Modi and the seeking of more time by Prajwal Revanna, it all points to one thing, that the SIT has taken the case very seriously, and they are trying their maximum best to summon the accused named in the FIR and try to get hold of them and get their version on this particular story and resolve the case as much early as possible.
Right. I would like to read out to our viewers what Prajwal Revanna's legal team has replied to, the SIT investigation. As previously mentioned, they write, in accordance with the notice delivered to my client's residence and information provided by his family, my client Prajwal Revanna has been summoned to attend the hearing on May 1st, 2024, pursuant to column 41A of the CRPC. However, as Mr. Revanna is currently abroad, we have duly notified him of the notice. To facilitate his return to the country, we kindly request a 7-day extension and rescheduling of the hearing date. Like my colleague Mahesh was telling us, that this is what Prajwal Revanna's advocate, his legal team, has responded to the SIT notice which has been issued against him, and this was issued about 2 days after he left the country approximately, and they had clearly told him that May 1st, which is today, is the date when he had to appear, but now his team has come forward and said, give us some more time, we shall appear within 7 days, is what they have mentioned here.